What's going on, YouTube? You got your favorite female transporter, Trucking with Kayla. So as y'all can see from this title, bought the wrong van. Not even bought. It ain't like it was a cash purchase. The Ram Bertha was a cash purchase, $22,000 in cash. But when it came to this Ford Transit, this $64,000 van, nobody's, well, at least me personally, I don't have that in cash. So it was being financed. Went down, put a down payment at, signed that paperwork, got approved, and it was good. Just to get to our carrier to realize that a dually makes it $11,000 instead of $10,000. And this is why I hate that when it comes to mentorship, selling these courses, that it's so much fraud out here, because it is important to have a mentor. That's why I wanted a mentor. I did have a mentor, but I don't feel like bringing the drama with the guy I was with on YouTube. Like, I just don't feel like doing that. Just get on my TikTok, stroll down, you'll see the guy I'm talking about. I just don't feel like doing all that. But at these times, that's why I be like, a mentor is important. You should be able to call somebody and they help you. And the first person I think of is Alan. And I know he might see this, he might not, but everything Apex, he have told me to reach out to him. And making this mistake made me realize that making decisions, I need to reach out to him more. It's just, you know, when somebody tell you that they here to help you, sometimes, not saying it's cliche or he cliche, but you know how it is. People be like, call me when you need me. And you be like, can I really call them? That's how I feel about Alan. Or I just don't feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm obnoxious. Because y'all know what it's like. When you new to something, that's how I feel about people that be in my inbox all day on TikTok. Y'all asking me the same questions, things that y'all could Google. You do know that if I do ask a question, it's like you be wanting more. So I get it. I just be trying not to be as obnoxious, because nothing's free in his life. Alan, he run his own business or whatever. But I'm saying, when I was about to sign this paperwork, I'm like, let me call Alan just to show him, like, the dually, the inside, the wheel do take away, you know, inches from the inside, but it was still fine with the pallets. It was still fine with the carriers or everything. So I'm like, cool, perfect. It was just the GWR, you know, if I'm saying it right, the gross weight that's on the side of the door. But I was like, son told me when I signed up at work, like, let me call Alan. Let me just show him the van, like, oh, look at, we're making this purchase. And it could have been handled. But I'm just saying, when you get into this business, this is true. Find you a mentor. Yes, you could do it all yourself, but not a mentor, because, you know, you have to pay for those things. Find somebody that has been in the business and don't mind helping you. But that's it on that. That's it on that. So went to go get this brand new van, signed out this paperwork, put a down payment in. We sold Bertha. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to tell it all in this video. I'm going to have to do a separate video on a story time. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell y'all what the next video gonna be, so y'all can tune in, because it is so good. So we do a load to Alabama, we get broke down, this quick fix guy came, we pay him money, fix it, that didn't fix it, he ended up buying and selling it. We bought the wrong van, but once you get the E-tracks drilled inside, we couldn't return the van. Like, this story is going to be so juicy, and like, are you for real? Or it's like, what? Like, working backwards is something crazy. I want to say something I never have done, but this right here is something I never have done. I never did the cargo van business. Yes, I came from CDL transportation, but I never did the cargo van business. A dually? I never even heard of a dually. That's why I said I can't wait to give y'all stand your time. Everybody kept, I asked dude with a dually. He said, oh, it helped with your stability. It's better with, you know, heavy, like just the way, like you said, it's a commercial. He made it seem like you said, this is a heavy duty vehicle. I guess that should have been a red flag. Like, wait, how heavy duty? Then the mechanic was like, oh, you got you a dually. Like, everybody just think this dually is the craziest thing. Whole time you can't use it. Whole time that, at least when you're going to do the cargo van, the carrier was that literally told us that this will make you technically a straight truck. And you know they don't do that, because now you have to go into the logs, the weigh stations, just so much. But y'all, that was just a snippet of it. But I'm going to show y'all the van that I am inside. You know, this is tiny, me tiny, but After this, I have to do a story time on buying a new van, buying the wrong van, brand new, and can't return it. That's what we're gonna go with. But make sure y'all just enjoy this video. In general, I'm about to show y'all the new it. All right, everybody meets Tiny. So y'all met Bertha. That was the Ram, the 2021 Ram Dodge, extended high roof. Then I just dropped the video with Nunu 2025 Transit 350. It was a dually, but it was the wrong one. So here is a 2025 medium roof. It's not extended, but Ford Transit 250. So even though I already love Tiny, but it was a big downgrade from Nunu. OMG, that 2025 dually was so loaded, but I'm grateful that it was just all able to be handled. But with that being said, meet Tiny. She's a 250. I already put 671 miles, but it came with 6 miles on there, brand new. Y'all can see the difference in the dashboard, but I always tell y'all, I'm blessed. Downgrade, dashboard touch, not. It's just a blessing to be able to find people that want to work with you, find people who, helped you with the trade-in or whatever, but I'm going to explain all that later. So let me just give y'all a quick tour. So this is 250. I got the dash. It came with about 5 to 6 miles. Leather seats. You got that. Then, the new thing, you can't close the door with this open. I mean, the thing won't close with that, so gotta open that. That's where the fuel go. Close that. Still nice. Still brand new. That's all that matters. As long as she run, that's all that matters. Passenger side, same thing. Got the sliding door. Like I was telling y'all before, you're only getting 2 pallets in here. The extended, it was make it 3 pallets. And the dually that we got literally held up to 4 pallets. So it's crazy. But being in this business, at least so far, we haven't had anything that went all the way to the high roof. It's just for safety. Like, just in case you get 3 to 4 pallets, you want to have this. Just in case the pallet high, like, technically, at least what we're trying to do, this van is going to be good to us for 6 months to a year. And we're going to get exactly what's needed or what's wanted or add to the fleet. It just depends on what 6 months to a year have, done for this business. But the wood, got the E-Tracks installed. Being at a carrier, you do need these. That's why we have constantly got these. If you're an independent contractor or, working with the dispatch companies, you don't have to get the E-Tracks because we didn't have it. But once we got to this carrier, they make you get the E-Tracks or whatever. Got that all mounted. But this is literally it. The walls, I guess if you would say installation, it's not for like, people get installation for like the weather and stuff, but they just definitely covered it up or whatever. So it ain't as many hooks where you can hang stuff up at because they put this on. So when I say space is going to be very limited, we're probably going to be able to try to sleep right here, or you could definitely sleep in the seats. The seats go all the way back. Let me see if I can show y'all. So when it's time to sleep, if you do get 2 pallets, if they give you 2 pallets, or when you have 2 pallets, all you gotta do is lean it back. Lean it back, kick your feet up. You already know in transportation you just gotta make, sometimes you do have to make that sacrifice. But being at this carrier, I haven't got more I haven't got more than 2 pallets. It's always one pallet. So it's good. You got the windows. That's cool. It's just like another thing that you have to buy to cover it when it's time to sleep. It's just more stuff. But I always say blessed, grateful for the opportunities, like grateful for the families, that helped to, put, me in this position. I just really just think, this is it don't matter how it's getting done. All right, so y'all seen Tiny. As you can see, my girl, she gonna do what she need to do. I always tell people, that's all that matters. As long as it's getting done, as long as the commas rolling in, as long as she not breaking down, we got the warranty, we got the insurance, we got the bumper to bumper, we got the free oil changes. As long as she do what she need to do, I don't care what it look like. I don't care what it look like, but this is Tiny. This is the chapter, making the mistakes, working backwards. But I always tell people, it's life. It's life. It's life, it's life, it's life. You make mistakes, you make dumb decisions. You don't be educated. But buying the wrong van has opened my eyes to literally just being more present, using all the resources you have. Please don't be at me where you don't be liking to bother people, because I really just don't like bothering people all day, every day, because we're still human. I know what that's like. It's some people that I do help, call, but when you just calling and bothering all day, if I'm doing something, sometimes as humans that can be annoying. People call at wrong times, then you forget to call them. Just sometimes it be a lot when you're not offering mentorship. You just offering, call if you need. But y'all, make sure you use your resources. Don't get a dually if you want to be in the cargo van business. The dually is 11,000 pounds. Once you get over 10,000 pounds, you are in a whole different bracket. And I got how the weight work, but not fully with the cargo van, but you live and you learn. That's why I said, when I get this all under wrap, when I figure this all out, y'all already know what's up. I'm going to let y'all know everything, but I tell y'all the good. That's one thing about this channel. I tell y'all the good, and I tell y'all the bad. I would never be embarrassed. I would never run from the bad. I would never lie about the decisions I made. Like, this is real spiel. All that just happened just to get this van has been a lot, but I always think of the positive. At least I always try. It's done. It was able to do. And I'm here still being able to do this. So I'm just grateful for that. But you already know, videos about to be coming left to right. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you cut your alerts on. Trucking with Kayla is out.